Hello, everyone. Always this creeps me out at the bit at the start, creeps me right out because I can't see if I'm actually live or whatever. I just need to see if people start speaking to me. I'm alive. Is that Celine Dion? So it was a bit now, but that is not save. You guys, what's been happening? Are you dealing well? Come on, chat. Talk to me. Talk to me, baby. Normally I get a chat, but no one's talking to me right now. Show. That's not what I wanted to say. That's not what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that. That would be it. And then, if you can, hiya, you're on, hiya, oh shit, it's not just only you. See, I did tell everyone I was going to be back at 7 o'clock. I did tell everyone that. I said I'll be back. Hey, here we go. I hate that about lipstick. It always gets all over the rim. It's so weird me doing a live stream and it being really, really quiet. It really is. So do you know what I did today? I sat and I made a brand new vision board. People, I just make sure this is all set up first and then we can get into the chat, because I'm not seeing any Facebook comments right now. Why is that? 24 people watching right now, but where are they from? I just make sure this is all first and then we can. I'm not seeing any Facebook comments right now. So I can see that live, right, but I can't see that one. Right, here we... How can I not write back to yous? Fuck knows, I'm just going to have to speak to you. Okay, well, if it's buffering, it's not buffering for me. I'm absolutely fine. That must be your problem, not mine. I cannot see you. Sure, I can see a car. That's what I can see right now. Hi James from Liverpool. Hi William in Colombo, Ohio. Hope you are having a good day in Ohio right now. I'm in Scotland. It is still daylight right now. It's quite 7 p.m. here. Earl, hello. Who else is here? Boulder, hi, from Bangladesh. Earl is in Connecticut. Nothing worse than lipstick on your rim. Christian, I don't know what Slim's real name is, but we'll go with Slim. And hi everyone, nice to see you. Love you too. So I was going to say that today I made a new vision board, which is something that I do. Like I had a vision board last year, and I have it on like my screen. This is my new one, by the way. Don't know if you can see. It's not going to focus well there. But like that's all the things. So basically I put pictures of all the things that I want to achieve in this year. Hi, Scottish guy living in Portugal. Obrigado. Yeah, that's Portuguese, isn't it? Obrigada, obrigado. I wasn't speaking Greek there. And yeah, so I did a new vision board today. It's more focused on my health. Obviously, health is such a big thing. We're all thinking about health right now. It is more focused on a little bit of my career, because my career's kind of at a standstill at this moment in time. But I was talking to someone on Twitter about this last night. Just like, you know, I'm on Twitter like pretty much all the time, because I love, you know, I'm really opinionated. Like, when they see my Instagram posts and stuff, like butter wouldn't melt sometimes, and I'm like, nah. I've got a mouth like a sewer and I've got an opinion, and I'm not afraid to tell or show it, generally, anything in general. So yeah, I'm always on Twitter. So if you are on Twitter, please do follow me there. There you go, boom. But yeah, so I was talking to someone on Twitter last night, and I was thinking about life after Corona, and I was thinking about our economies, I was thinking about jobs, I was thinking about whether or not me being a DJ will be needed as much as it was before, because obviously people's mentality when it comes to crowds is going to change. This whole situation is going to change the way that people think about these people. It might even just be like underlyingly that you're probably not want to be as close to a stranger than before, because we're going to now be taught for maybe the next 6 months that we've got to practice social distancing, which is 2 meters away from each other. So I mean, this is in the UK. I don't know what you're doing in other countries right now. I can't keep up, to be honest with you. But in the UK at this moment in time, if you are in public, which is if you're going to the supermarket or the chemist or something like that, you must be 2 meters away from the person next to you. I was in Asda the other day, and I was standing waiting for the woman to stop faffing about at the chicken bit, the cooked chicken, because Ziggy, you know my dog Ziggy, that's what he eats, cooked chicken for his dinner. And so I was waiting for her to finish, and this other woman decides to just butt in where I'm standing at the cold meat bit section and grab ham, and I looked at her as if I was about to kill her. Like, I'm going, first of all, you're not practicing 2 meters. Secondly, get out my fucking face. I'm not standing here for a laugh. I'm waiting for this stupid woman to get out of the way of the chicken. People, see if you're in supermarkets right now. Take a list. Go in and get what you want. Don't faff about. There's no time for faffing. The supermarkets are riddled with this thing. That's if you believe that it even exists. Because a lot of people don't believe that coronavirus even exists at this moment in time. Even though people are dying of it, they still don't believe it exists. It is crazy. So, I believe after this whole social distancing thing happens, we're going to think differently about being in crowds, which means I think that a lot less people will attend festivals. A lot less people will want to go to the theatre to watch plays. They feel like they might have to adapt so that there's space, because I think that what this is teaching us as a race is that we can't get so close to each other anymore because we don't know what the person beside us is carrying disease-wise. And this like kind of came out of nowhere. So what's to say something else is not going to come out of nowhere in a year's time, 2 years' time, 3 years' time? So I think that it was actually Asda Barhead. It was Asda Barhead. It was Asda Barhead. She was faffing about, that woman, I'll tell you that for one. So I think that gigs and stuff are going to be really hard to come by. I just feel like the other thing is, when it comes to a bar or a club, they'll have a side for DJs, and if they don't have a lot of money coming in, because they're obviously going to have to try and everything they've lost, they're going to have to try and get back somehow over the time period they've been closed. I know that their wages are getting covered, but they're not making any profit in that time. So in my opinion, getting those gigs will be hard because they won't have budgets to piss away on DJs. Like, Spotify will replace DJs in certain places because like they just won't have those budgets. So I believe that as someone that works in the entertainment industry, and a lot of people that I know are starting to adapt, it's now brainstorming like fuck and thinking, right, I've got this talent, what can I do with it that will guarantee me having some income? I'm getting to do exactly what I love to do, but it's not the way that it used to be. I came after this. So I have obviously I'm really fortunate. I'm fortunate, but also I had faith in the online world when a lot of people didn't, and that is proven really to be a strong thing at this moment in time, because like this month, and I've probably earned more this month than I have the whole year, and it's a month where I haven't actually, well, I DJ'd, I think the last time I DJ'd was the first weekend in March. That's it. I had one so hang on. The first weekend in March I was in London, I DJ'd then. And then I DJ'd the Friday afterwards, I think. Yeah, and that was it. Like, I remember someone saying to me, Suze, that'll be the last time you DJ a while. And I was like, really, do you think that? And they're like, the bars and restaurants and that are going to get shut down next week. And I was like, right, okay, cool. So I need to, instantly I just thought, right, okay, that money's not coming in anymore. So we've got to just start to think about how can I make money? So I've done really well so far. I don't know if it will be the same next month, because the thing is, everyone's they're still getting paid wages by the government are covering certain companies' wages for their companies, etc. Self-employed people probably not broke yet, but I right now, I mean, it depends on how long this lasts, and I think people are probably, I don't know, because there's two ways you can see this. If you're in your house in your jammies watching Netflix all day, things like your rent stuff, they obviously, your bill, your utilities are going to come out of your bank account, but the other things that you normally spend money on, you're not spending them on, i.e., going out at the weekend and spending 100 quid, on a night out, or just travelling back and forth to your work. Some people that live in like central London, they're on the tube every single day, or getting your lunch, just things like that. About £30-40 a day on food when I lived in central London, and now I'm just basically being brought in food now, because I went to Asda and I got a letter. No, that's my gym letter. I got a letter on Monday or Tuesday, and no one else in my house got one. It was just me, because I have really bad asthma, and apparently I really shouldn't be out of the house at all, because I have severe asthma, and if I catch corona, really it will be bad. And it feels really weird, because I only get asthma symptoms when I'm not well. So it really will be a case of, if I catch coronavirus, I'm fucked. So I've been staying in. I pretty much have been staying in. It's so annoying though. I don't know about you, but like when it comes to the supermarket, I like to go to the supermarket on my own, because I really like picking what I want to pick. And then you see little things where you're like, oh yeah, I've not had that for ages, etc. But I like the supermarket, even though those ladies were pissing about and getting in my way and stuff. Yeah, Neil, I don't know if it's like that. This isn't, I don't know where you are, but I don't think, well, not in Scotland, I don't see that in Scotland anymore. That I don't think people are out having picnics anymore. I think they'd go to jail now. Not go to jail, but they'll get the police will threaten them. Yeah, people aren't doing that. I mean, I have been walking my dog, because they told me I'm not allowed to leave my house, but I need it for my actual sanity to walk my dog. But I live in an area where it's quite wooded, and I might walk past someone, but it's not the same as living in a city centre. And also you can like you can leave a gap between you and that other person for like a, you know, for instance, today I think I met one lady with a dog on the whole dog walk, which was 30 or 40 minutes. So I'm okay with that. But it's a way where you're like, I need this for my sanity, but also anytime I'm leaving the house, I am risking catching this horrible virus. So, apart from that, my one's been quite good. My life hasn't really changed that much, except for being able to go out and actually physically perform and DJ. I was doing live DJ sets on Facebook and I was doing live DJ sets on Instagram. Apart from getting blocked and stuff, it was pissing me off that I couldn't put the audio straight. So, like, for instance, I will be streaming live when I get a part called the iRig 2, fingers fucking crossed, that it'll work, to go from my controller, my Pioneer controller, straight through. So the audio will just be, the audio will just be coming straight from that, so you won't hear anything else, like say someone banged the door or bang down, or even when you can hear like when you're touching the buttons when you're mixing, all that kind of stuff. You'll be able to hear my voice through the microphone, you'll be able to hear the music. So I'm waiting for that to come. Although Amazon, it says it's going to take a beat match. I don't use Tractor. I don't have Tractor. I use something called Rekordbox. I don't know if you're a DJ and I don't know if you know much about it, but I use Rekordbox. Rekordbox is basically, you make playlists up. This is for anyone that doesn't know anything about DJing. You make playlists up. So if I've got an event going on, I'll go on a computer before I go. I might download some new music that I like, put it on, make a big folder, hundreds of files of music. Then from my USB, I take the USB out, I load them onto that. The playlist gets put onto the USB. The playlist goes straight into the Pioneers. Well, it depends on what it is. It could be actual CDJs or it could be a controller, whatever it is. And you can see the songs on the system. So when people come up to you in bars or clubs and ask, you'll always have, one, you want to tell them to fuck off and leave you alone. That's the first thing. And two, and people think that's the rudest thing in the world, by the way, just to tell you that is the rudest thing in the world, to want someone to leave you alone while you're doing your job. That is a whole other tangent. But so I use Rekordbox, so I can see the wave, like I can see that file going up and down, but I use my ears. Like the first thing when I was learning how to DJ was how to do it without looking. And I was actually weirdly thinking about this today, when you can't see it, because like most DJs, they rely on, especially the new ones, they rely on being able to see the waveform, the audio, and to see when they should start. They rely on that, but and where, like, when to mix it in, and also so you can see it, so you get kind of reliant. So I'm going to covering it up and trying to 100% do it by ear, because I remember when I was learning, I don't know what you're talking about. I literally don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, I need to not read comments while I'm talking. But yeah, I'm going to start doing that more, to push myself to just not rely on that, because it's very easy to get reliant on it. I've also, another bad habit I've got at DJing is I pretty much, well, I shouldn't do this, but I do it all the time, right? Like I pretty much decide, I'll be like, yeah, fuck it, I can mix them two in. And because I'm not a DJ that's been DJing for 20 years, right? So I'll think I can mix something that I've known to before, and I'll quickly try and get the right part of the song, etc. Or I'll work out in my head if there's a way I can mix it. If it's not, I'm not going to be able to beat match it, I'll work out a way if I can like fade it nicely, or do whatever I'm doing to it, use an effect, or so I always do that. But that's quite a bad thing, because sometimes it's like putting yourself, like, what is it, up a creek with no paddle or something. I can't even remember that expression, but you know, when you put yourself in a situation you don't need to be in. I guess I just do that as a DJ. Like, I pick music that I'm just like, fuck it, I want to play this now. Fuck it, I want to play this now. I try and mix in things that shouldn't stereotypically be mixed together as well. I push myself a lot as a DJ. I don't, because no one thinks I'll be able to DJ. No one fucking thinks that. They'll be like, oh yeah, she's just got big boobs and, you know, like, that's all she can do, just like live off her body, etc. But like, I really can. Like, I know people that pretend. I know people that literally cannot DJ but get paid to DJ. I know people, and it really annoys me. I mean, you can't knock their hustle, but it's the worst thing was when I used to live in London, and I used to go to a lot of launch parties, and I'd go to like things like Benefit would be having a new mascara launch, so I'd be at the mascara launch, and then there would be like a celebrity DJ would come in and DJ, and they'd have proper good equipment, the best top of the range Pioneers and really good mixer, etc. And then they come in and they play a set playlist that someone had pre-mixed for them. Either they had mixed it at one point, probably not, or someone had pre-mixed for them, and they would come in, probably get paid about 2-3 grand to pretend to DJ and like doing their, you know, you've seen it. You saw like David Guetta doing it, and he can DJ, but David Guetta doing it, they get lazy. They get lazy way with doing things that you should do, and I'm so glad I'm not that. Like, I'm not that at all. Every single time I go in, I try my best, to my best of my ability, to make everyone in front of me enjoy the set. That doesn't always happen. But that's going on to another subject, but that doesn't always happen because, yeah, it's really hard. It is hard because, like, crowds, you can think you know how to control a crowd. You can. But then you're like, wow, that person should be liking that song by the look of them, but they're not into it at all. It is hard. I feel like, and it stresses me out to no avail that I have to play a lot of shit music sometimes. And I actually was messaging someone today, and I was saying I decided recently that I ain't playing anything that I don't like anything to say as a DJ. But I think I have to just set that bar, and then that's it after that, because it's one of those things where you can be a crowd pleaser. It's called being a crowd pleaser. And I watched 2 famous comedians in Scotland talking about this recently, but they were talking about it in terms of comedy. And one of the comedians was saying, I admire you because you go in and just say what you want to say, and you always know that not everyone's going to like what you say. And he said, it was Frankie Boyle, and he said, I actually quite like that. I get a kick out of the fact that somebody's walked away from my show going, I'm never going to come to his show again. And the female comedian was Elaine C. Smith, and she said, I'm a crowd pleaser. I'm looking around to see who's in my crowd. I'm looking around to see if it's men or more female, so I'll go female jokes. I want the men to laugh at my jokes. And I wish I was more like you, having the confidence to just be like, this is me, this is what I'm all about. If you don't like the music I'm playing, go somewhere else. Now, a bar manager doesn't want you doing that. But when you get to a certain level and you have your own nights, you're controlling them, and you're saying, this is the music that I play and I love playing this music, okay? You can come to my night or you don't have to be at my night, right? But when you work for a bar or a restaurant or a club, a nightclub, they want you to just keep people in as much as possible. So you have to technically be a crowd pleaser. You do, you have to be a crowd pleaser. And the other way you have to think about it as well is people are never going to like 100% always like you in life. And also, music choice is so objective. And I think if 80% of the people are happy, fuck the other 20, because you've done over than half the people in the room are enjoying themselves. So it is hard, but you're not always going to get everyone to like what you're doing. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Where is that? There's loads of DJ comments there. What's this? I get so a friend who has this annoying voice who used to stand and DJ box while I'm DJing, which I could always hear no matter. I don't have that. People generally leave me alone. Oh, you fucking kid me on. People generally leave me on in the DJ box, generally. I probably give them that look of going to get to fuck look, because I'm busy. If somebody asked me for a Pitbull song of me mixing, because the thing is, that's the other thing people don't realise. Like, they come up at the most stupid points. Like, you're right trying to get this next song into the, go from one song to the other, and you've got like 20 seconds or something to do it, and someone taps you in the shoulder and interrupts your whole flow. It's just fucking annoying. Like, it's so annoying. And people think that I had an argument with someone who works in the industry, who was like, yeah, but they're paying your wages. You should be playing that. You should be playing what they want you to play and stuff. And I get that. But also, I'm not walking in, right, okay, I go to McDonald's, but am I going to teach the person how to make the burger that I'm about to eat? That's the way I'll say it. I think my argument wins there. Like, when you go into a club or a bar and you want a song, it's fine to ask. They shouldn't have an attitude towards them, because they didn't know you were coming out and that you were going to want that song that night. And also, not like a human being doesn't have a million, like a record collection of thousands and millions of songs, because think about all the songs that have been out in the whole world. Like, one person doesn't have that. But also, like, for instance, I wouldn't carry, I know some people carry about laptops. I don't do that, just because, one, £1,000, £2,000 laptop can get ruined by somebody spilling a drink over it. There's no Apple insurance on water spillage and stuff like that, and like, I'm not risking that over some drunk person pouring a pint on my laptop. I'm not risking that. So I take USBs and my own equipment out with me most of the time when I'm DJing, because my stuff's kind of better than some of the stuff that they have in clubs. And it's not even that good, but no, I think it's that there's not actually any respect for DJs in certain establishments. There's no respect for them, because they clearly don't respect you, because they don't have top of the range equipment. I mean, I'm not saying top of the range, but there's like a standard, an industry standard, and some places don't have it. Like, I have to bring my equipment to certain places, and I understand that there's venues that don't have DJ equipment, but they want DJs, and they just don't have that kind of respect level. Like, I think the only way that you would ever get that is when someone actually knows the craft and the skill of doing it, and how you have to focus on taking the crowd from here to here. It's a journey, it's a musical journey when you're DJing. It's not just going from fucking 135 BPM to 92. Like, you can't just jump like that. You have to make it lovely and smooth and build it up. And there's certain times in the night that are more like a fast time. So maybe, like, if you're in a nightclub, you're doing maybe 9 to 1, then 11, 12 o'clock are going to be like the peak points, and then it starts to slow down a little bit. Might be, people don't get any of this. They just think you're a fucking human jukebox. That's what they think you are. But this is why I am who I am right now. Like, and that, like, don't mean that was like the weirdest thing, but this is me. Like, this is the things that I care about, and it like makes me really excited about, like, at the moment, about the future, because people, they judge me on what they see. They see images, they see brand stuff, they see all these kind of things. But like, I think I've been quiet for a long time. I know I like to moan. I know I like to do it. I like to be honest. I like to, when I feel like shit, I feel like shit. If you follow me for a long time, you know that. But this is the stuff that I care about. And I'm so excited about what's coming up in the future. Like, my future is going up right now. That's all I'm saying. My future is, and it was happening before the lockdown even happened. I love this juice. I've just started getting into it. Oh yeah, in Scotland, if you're from like America or whatever, in Scotland, juice is basically anything, well, this is technically water. I really shouldn't have called it juice, but it is kind of juice because it's like, to me, it's like diluting juice. That's the way I see this. It's like diluting juice. Tastes like ice poles, this water. Yeah, so, yeah, a Pioneer XDJRR. It's not amazing, but it's got the, as Earl's asking me, it's got the, like a record box screen that you can see, so you can see everything, sort everything. It's not like the CDJ 850s that I used to have. I sold them recently. I managed to sell my DJ equipment. Like, I was so proud of the fact that I did that. And I sent it and it went to someone down in England and there's been no problems with it. I was so terrified of doing that. I thought, I'm going to have to sell it for a really low price, and I thought I'm going to have to sell it to someone in Scotland and they're going to come up to my house and try and test it and stuff. So what I did was, before I sold it, I took a video of it all working. Sorry, before I sent it, I took a video of it all working so that he had no, like, you know when you sell something for a high amount online, you know that there's so many chances on eBay and stuff that I was scared about doing it, but yeah, I'm happy with that. But anyway, I'm supposed to be doing a live at this moment in time as well. Let me get on here as well. Let's get on here as well. I did also say, so right now oh my god. So basically, I never thought you were going to see the bottom of me, but you are now. You are now. If you're on Instagram, you're going to see the bottom of me now as well. So the other thing I was going to say to you was, I'm so happy all is right in the world. Guys, just to let you know, you're at a weird angle because I am live again. I'm live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So, sorry guys, I'm not ignoring you. We had a good chat for a long time. I had a good moan there. We were talking about all sorts of things. Where's my bash? I need him to, I'm going to message. Hang on, I can't do that now. Fuck, how do I do this now? I do all these things at the same time. Anyway, one thing I'm really, really happy about is that I am now back and not popping on Instagram, because Instagram still, the reach is still going way, way, way down, but I'm the top post in Glasgow for the fucking first time in about 20 months, and like, that sounds to like the general public that you'll be like, what? Like, but it was like, see if you tag yourself into a city or a place, I was not coming up in the grid, so I wasn't coming up in the grid, so I was shadow banned. Let's be honest, I was shadow banned for a long time, and somehow I'm back again. Right, let's get, whoa, I'm single or divorced? Mate, I'm not even married and I've never been near anyone. Single or divorced? What, do I need to be single or divorced at 31? Like, come on. Jesus. Right, I need to go off here, message someone, because I don't think I can get back on. Hang on, I think I might be pausing you. Where is he? I want my friend to come on. I guarantee he doesn't come on. Just wanted to have a wee chat. Hey. My hair looks really short on Instagram. Everyone on Facebook and YouTube, are you following me on Instagram? Everyone on Instagram, are you following me on Facebook and YouTube? Question. Let's see what the questions are, because I actually did ask some questions earlier on. I want to ask you a question. Who's with me? If you're with me right now, can you write yes on one of these? Yeah, I'm 31, man. I'm 31. No one believes me, but I'm 31. Sorry to burst your bubble. I'm 31. Okay, so I want to ask you this question because I was listening to a song earlier on, and the artist, "This way I'll lose many fans." Sorry, somebody said something mad. Why? Because I'm... Oh, fuck off. Don't care about losing fans. Right, so I want to ask this question because I heard someone... Oh, why did it stop? Oh, God. Is this to do with the bandwidth again? My live video on Instagram just stopped for some reason. Right, so my question is, to get round to it... Sorry, fuck, I tried that there, man. That didn't work. I tried to type and it didn't work. Are you following me on Instagram? Let's put that on my story. Right, okay. So my question... Oh, for fuck's sake, why does it not let me type now? Right, hang on, Instagram.com/. Yeah, no, I'm 31. 31! And completely single. Oh, what is it now? What you wanting? Why are you asking me? Like, what's wrong? Bye then. Go away then. Like, do you know how many people are trying to talk to me right now? I meant, like, I've got people going on there. I've got people coming in two platforms at once. I can't just stop everything for you. Don't mess with Scottish girls. We're not the same. We're a breed of our own. We are a breed of our own. Hi. So, yeah. So the question is, do you think where someone comes from affects the fact... That's the wrong way to say that question. Does where someone comes from put you off dating them? Because I heard in a song a guy go, so I'm going to ask this on Instagram as well. Does where someone comes from affect if you would date them or not? That's my question. I can't, no. Does that affect if you're going to date? So, I heard in a song somebody saying something like, she's hood, so I wouldn't date her. And I'm like, so what, cause she lives in the hood, you're not going to date? Like, why does that make you a different person? Like, I just don't understand. So, great, good. There's a lot of people as well. Thank you so much. I get so annoyed at this because there's people that meet every single day and they continually harass me in a way because they continually moan at me for not getting back to them, and I get it. Like, I get that you just want me to say hi to you. It's really fucking weird because I don't know why you would, but like, I get that, but it freaks me out at times because I'm like, give up. Like, why are you annoying? Like, don't annoy me, because like, the more you annoy me, the more I'm going to push away. Like, you're better off saying something really interesting for me to be able to want to speak to you. It's kind of like a guy, if a guy's trying to like date you or whatever, like if he gives you good chat, you're going to be more interested in speaking to him than if somebody's going, will you go out with me? Will you go out with me? Will you go out with me? Every single day. Like, you just, no, come on. Oh, right, I don't know what this is, right? Someone's asking me this. Do you have an admired page or ever thinking one? I don't know what this is, but someone told me that's quite cool. I might get into this. I don't know. I'm definitely not on OnlyFans. I've said this to millions of people. Like, someone had set up an account, I had to get it taken down. I am not on OnlyFans, and I don't have anything against anyone on OnlyFans, but I think that OnlyFans is a type of entertainment that I don't adhere to, so I'm not on OnlyFans. So just if someone's trying to rip you off, they're stealing pictures and reselling them or whatever, because it's not me. Like, the lady does protest too much, but it is not me. Trust me, I would want the money if it was. Times are hard, but don't judge people that are on it as well. Like, it's up to them if they want to do it. Yes, I'm single, completely single. Hi Matthew. The word is everyone doesn't like certain ethnicities a bit more than others, but I find Arabs to be kind of aloof and pushy. I don't think where someone's from, like, would really 100% put me off them, if that makes sense. So I might have an idea in my head of what they would be like, but it would be the person. I don't care where they come from, it's their person, who they are, that would affect the way I think about them. I would totally do a long distance relationship as well. I'm just going to put this out here if anyone's watching. Because I really like my own space. I really like my own space, so I would totally be up for doing that, because I would like to look forward to seeing someone rather than be annoyed at them being there all the time. You know what I mean? Do I watch this? Instagram Live doesn't want me on it. It just keeps kicking me off. Someone tried to teach me this the other day, though. They tried to teach me that it might be because I've got too much shit going on at once. So I'm streaming everywhere right now, so that might be the reason why. I want to be on this, though. That's shit. I want to be on this. Maybe I'll have to go on after. Oh, right, any DJs in here? Exactly, that's just like asking me, you know, about the Immaculate Conception or something like that. Like, do I believe in it? Like, it's there's so much music, there's so much, too much. Ah, okay, cool. I don't like that you said, well, I don't know if the word mutt is a good descriptive word, but why can't I answer you on Instagram? Like, oh my god. You're talking to me right now? Is this not good enough for you? Right. What else? I feel like someone you like them, love is lovely, no matter where you're from, rich or poor. Totally. But I would say that people that have a similar background to you kind of understand you more. Like, someone that potentially grew up, you know, Scottish, Irish Catholic background, like me, you know, went to the same type of school as I did, you know, went to the same clubs and eats the same food and drink and all that kind of stuff. Like, they will have more in common with me than somebody that's in another country. That maybe also the other thing is, someone from another country has different ideas of how someone should act and behave in a relationship. But I think, like, if you meet someone and you're willing to like break down those barriers, because that's probably been, like, in the past, one of the main reasons why I've, you know, not long term ended up with certain people. Like, I dated two guys from America when I was younger, and we were just a bit different, like, in the long run. Well, the second one's a complete arsehole, so he's just a dick. During 2 minutes ago, you were in Portugal. You're not in Portugal. I'm good at your stuff. back. I think you're lying. You were having a good conversation until you started lying. Where are you? I can't be bothered now. I'm not going to give you any attention anymore if you're going to lie. Is that my job? I don't know, like, I don't know that I owe anyone anything. Like, sometimes I'm just like, come on, have decent, normal conversations. Well, 2 minutes sure that you were saying to me that you were in Portugal, and now you're saying that you're in the States. Yeah. This is really hard, actually. Well, anyway, just gonna probably end it now because the conversation's drying up. But yeah, so if you do want to, so I did some pictures for March and they were really, really nice, and they are still available to see online if you want to see them. If anyone's asking me, you know, those kind of questions right now, then they are available. So if you want to go onto there, look for the March tier because they're still available. I think I'll probably take them off the next day. I'm not sure. Go online, you can get access to them. So they're really, really, really nice. I like them. I really like them. I love the underwear. So nice. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. You're getting blocked straight away. How do I block you from here? Don't start being rude to people. What is the point? I don't like you. Whoever's referred to me as that can get in the bin. I somebody like that right now. Let's get you off. Let's put a little picture up. So apart from that, my last couple of days been fine. Staying in. Running out of Iron Brew though, which I'm worried about. And yeah, that's really it. That's really all that's been happening. Hope that you're alright in your house. Stay home. No matter what country you're in, make sure that you're staying home. Be safe. Don't pass it don't go out and risk passing it on to you. That's the way you have to think about it. Any family that might not be able to cope with it, that's the way you should think about it. That's the way I think about it anyway. I think I could fight it. I've heard it's absolutely agony and you need like an oxygen tank thing to breathe for you, and it feels like you're breathing glass, which I've been on nebulizers and stuff in the past, and you know, it's not nice, but I think I could kick coronavirus's arse, give it a square go, to be honest. But don't even want to be in that situation. I'm more worried about my parents, because you don't know, like especially men are getting it really bad. So I'm gonna go on to Instagram Live now because I did say I was going to be on that about an hour ago to my friend. So I'm going to do that now, and thanks for speaking, and if you stay true to yourself, then we can have conversations in the future. I will let you know when I'm coming live again. That sounded bad. I will let you know when I'm going to be back on live again in advance. Just follow me on my socials and you'll find out, okay? Love. Been nice. It's been a nice little conversation. I hope that you got something from that. I certainly did.